setting it up for single player use and things like that. One thing I do want to mention with Decked Out is make sure that you guys are loading like all of the redstone, because I think some people have been having maybe some redstone issues, and that's because like the chunks, all the chunks need to be loaded for the redstone to be working properly. So make sure you have a secondary account, or just turn your render distance up a lot. So yeah. Flying around the big alien flower, just loved it. Oh, thank you, Mary Poppins. So glad you liked it. I wish I was able to get more details on that thing. I wanted to do so much more to it. Is the heartbeat sounded super quiet? Honestly, you might be able to adjust that yourself. Like, in terms of the heartbeat sound, the actual sound disc that it used, you should be able to adjust the volume on your own. I can't tell you exactly how. But there should be a way to like adjust the actual audio that's coming out of those music discs, and you should be able to like find the heartbeat one specifically and turn that up. But maybe that's a question for Tango when he goes to stream next time. But you know, take a look at that maybe later. Yeah, because it's the audio mod, right? And when I did the discs for my cleaning lady stuff earlier on in the season. I simply just had the audio file louder and then put it on the disc. So maybe it just needs to be upped a little bit. If I'm pretty sure it's a music disc that he's using for that. Don't quote me on it. I don't know what is used for the heartbeat. Anyway, okay. You got a cosplay of Scarlet Pearl this Christmas. It's a cosplay year for me because my sister also got a Shinobu cosplay. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I've been wanting to do a cosplay of my Scarlet Pearl as well. Haven't got around to it though. Is she related to the fall of the sounds? Ah, okay. Yeah, I did see that Reddit post. So if people have you've got to turn off, one of the main things, actually, I've got it on here. One of the main things you want to look at is settings, turn off 3D audio. Like go straight to 3D audio off. Because if it's a fall off of the sound, you'll just get like flat audio with that, I think. Don't quote me on it, it's been a while since I've turned that off entirely, but I think it should just be like straight from either you don't hear it or you hear it type situation. So if you've got all your redstone off, or if you're close enough to it. And then there was another one with that the disc had to be edited to be what was it? Had to be edited to be an announcer disc. But, like, that stuff should all be set up. Like, I didn't have any issues with it when we were playing on Hermitcraft. So, turn off the audio, the 3D audio thing, and then look at the announcer disc thing post that's been mentioned on Reddit, but you shouldn't have to change any of that, because it works fine on the server. So, it's so laggy. If you're talking about the stream, I can't do anything about that, because it's perfectly fine on my side, I'm sorry. Haven't crop all downloaders out. You can finally play Decked Out. I know, right? Look, I have downloaded it. What if I told you guys that I downloaded the last backup of the world that was done? With the potential intention that we get to play it one day on stream again. Like, one thing that I really want to do with Decked Out is get the 100 Ember run. You know, achieve that. That was my, like, the last thing that I really wanted to do in Decked Out is get an 100 Ember run. So, it's downloaded, but I haven't set it up. So, like, none of the sounds or anything would be working. So, that's an option, though. Download any mods or anything for Decked Out to work? Yes. I believe there should be instructions somewhere. Check out Zoomer's video, I think, based on the world download. I don't know what exactly he's mentioned in his video, but that should kind of help you with what kind of mods and things you need for it to work. But you do need mods, including voice mod. Voice mod is the biggest one you need. Not surprised that you did that, but would love to watch you run again. Yeah. I can't let Decked Out go just like that. I didn't actually expect to end it where I did when it came to my Decked Out runs. Because we did a few runs on stream, and then, like, it was just too close to the end of season after that, so... Mad respect, by the way, since playing myself, found out how hard it actually is. When you're watching it, it's a very different experience when you're actually playing it. I find it really cool. Like, actually, who has downloaded the world and played Decked Out, how has everybody felt about that? I'm curious. How have you felt in terms of watching versus playing? Lisa H is giving us a decked out fix. Yes, I do see that he's had a few VODs. I haven't been able to watch them fully. I've been able to like watch them here and there in between editing and doing Christmas stuff. I do want to catch them live at some point. If H wants to do any duo runs in the future, I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh gosh. Hard, have to work with my Minecraft movement skills. It's a big thing, yeah. You gotta have that like... You gotta be able to like in the know of how to do ravages. You gotta know how far you can push your movement limits, which type of routes work for you personally, that kind of thing. 4 artifacts, nice, Chris, very nice. I saw you stream that the other day. Jojo started playing. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just saying, if any of these, like any of my content creator friends that are playing decked out, and you know want to do a little bit of running, this is my overall mention to say that hey, invite me along. I'd be happy to get you down to defrost or whatnot. Just do anything. Oh gosh. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, just reading. Critical busy at the moment. Do you think you'll be putting up more / the rest of your decked out run compilations? Absolutely, TV. Absolutely. The thing is, those will only really be coming out after I've finished editing all the Hermitcraft Season 9 episodes. But yes, absolutely. Those decked out runs will still be released. I'm just melting inside. Maybe I should be hiring an editor to finish my decked out things. But there's just so much footage when it comes to the decked out stuff that I might take one look at it and go, that's a lot more than normal. But it's one of the easiest edits. It just takes a long time to filter through everything because there's like 9 hours of footage and you got to split it up. Even though there's not really much editing that you need to do, it's like making sure all the decks are listed right. You know, setting up all the title screens beforehand, cutting down all the shop stuff at the end so it's not just really boring me walking around doing that. So you cut out the starting bit. Add in all of your starting, your in-between run screens. Then making sure all the decks are accurate, so setting up each of those in Photoshop as well. And then watching it all through to make sure it's good. So that's the main thing, but it's a lot less painful to edit than a regular video, in my opinion. But there is a lot to catch up on that one. The water naming progress rate has slowed. Okay, yes, well, I mean, to be fair, we haven't streamed since we did the last stream. So that's one thing to mention, actually, is we've lost like 3 streams, you know, when it comes to the progress for the Warden in the Hardcore World Challenge. If anyone doesn't know, last stream that we streamed on our Hardcore World, which is this world we're on right now. And, we did a new community challenge where you can put your points in, and if you reach the goal, we're going to be obtaining a Warden, naming it something custom that you guys choose, and putting it in my base. Which is one of the most dangerous things ever. But it's there, so it's an option. So if you want to do that, unfortunately there is a max amount of point contributions per stream. But you get a month. You get a month to do that, if you want. By the way, hi Barry, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. And also, just to get ourselves caught up, I have missed a whole bunch of notifications. But to get everyone caught up too, at the end of the last stream, or in general, we actually started looking for some trims. And we found a few, and the next thing that we were doing was trying to find a brand new deep dark on the whole topic of the Warden. Trying to find a whole brand new deep dark so we can find the 2 deep dark trims that we need. Unfortunately, it wasn't very successful. Last stream, we didn't get to find a deep dark. We did find a whole bunch. Well, we found a bunch of deep dark, but we didn't find the ancient city. So we still need to find that, and that's kind of what we're doing today. And I was going to do more search, like we left off here because I was going to search for undergrounds, these meadows, for a little bit longer. But there's just so much random biome in the middle that I think we should just fly until we find a mountain biome. Because these meadows, underground, not really cutting it. It's just too broken. And I don't know if it kind of makes it a bit harder for the ancient city to spawn. So I think we should just fly around until we find some mountains. Okay. 27 sees at 10 p.m. You're soaking hot. 27 is 12 right now, Barry. Oh my gosh, you must be boiling. It's 12 where I am. So having 27 at 10 p.m. Ugh. Ugh. That does not sound pleasant. My elytra is there. Okay. I'm gonna go flying in a direction and we're gonna go see if we can find some mountains. Okay, a camel named Giraffe. Well, that's an easy one we can do when we get back home. Can do that. Deep Dark Lore Ranger starter base. Mining has never been so scary. Oh my gosh. Well, as long as you like get rid of all the shriekers, then it ends up being alright, right? You just gotta take the plunge of getting rid of those shriekers and you'll be all good. Savannah. You're gonna dip in your savings and buy aircon, I think. Look, aircons. Ah, oh, it's amazing. What is that patch of snow? Sorry, one second. I just gotta check out this really random patch of snow. Hello? Why? Why? Padded snow? Snowy slopes. Yeah, this is, I mean, look, it's a snowy slope, alright, but this is the tiniest snowy slope I've ever seen, just like the tiniest Badlands that we found last stream. Well then. Okay. It's fine. Padded snow though. Totally pick this up, but I don't have any buckets on me right now. Huh. Well then. Okay. Move it on. Those are cliffs. Yeah, we're gonna keep going this way. Okay. A 1-block Badlands? That's either an ouch or a good thing. Depends how you look at it. Okay. Smallest snow biome recorded. Maybe. Snowy slopette. Oh gosh, a rabbit! I can do a rabbit. Moopsie, drinker of bones. That sounds spooky. My gosh. Oh wow. Hello NQ, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hello. Fellow Australian coming in. Lovely to see ya. Welcome on in. A tiny biome world gen option. Yeah, true. There's another like normal and large, isn't there? Right. Yeah. Okay, I've been missing a whole bunch of things though. Ethan, thank you so much for the 31 months. Welcome back in. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And to you as well, lovely. Wishing you and your family the best for 2024. Thank you. 2024 I think is going to be a really crazy year. I'm either jinxing that to be a bad thing or I'm jinxing it to be a good thing. I don't really know yet, but I'm anticipating good things and I'm hoping it doesn't turn bad. So we'll see what happens. But I think 2024 is gonna be pretty crazy. I don't know. I just have a feeling. 2024 seems like the year, you know? I don't know why. Just got an inkling. But I hope you as well. Thank you so much, Eiston. We got Nordic Neo. Thank you for the 7 months you've played decked out. So much fun. I'm glad. I'm so glad people get to enjoy that after the world download comes out. Like, not only has Tango made it so that like we could play it and everything, and we got our use out of it in the season. The downloads come out, and it's still getting played by you guys, and that's really cool. You know, I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to see more people play decked out. And I want to see more people streaming it. Like, let me watch some streams of you guys playing decked out. Let me see them. You know, I haven't been able to catch like many live yet. I've seen a few people stream it live. There was one person playing it in VR, and unfortunately, like I can't watch VR streams because my motion sickness dies inside. But you know, I want to see more people playing. I want to see him live, you know? Why is that? Is that the dripstone? Is this world trying to kill me like that? What's going on? Is there some meadows over here? Hello? This might be just the plains. I mean, it's coloured like a meadows. It is a meadow. It's a really tiny one though. I would dig down here, but I don't think it's big enough for us to worry about it. Although we do have one over here by the looks of it. Still kind of small though. I will check out the pill drapo, see if we can get some spare trims. Flying in, don't mind me. No trims, okay, well that's fine with me then. Yeah. This is a meadow though. Is that a bigger meadow? If that's a big meadow, then we'll go underneath. H-Prom has been streaming decked out? Yeah, I haven't been able to catch H live yet, unfortunately. This is a really big meadow. Yeah, I've checked out a couple of his VODs, but I haven't seen a lot. This is a really big meadow. Okay, we'll go on to here then. We'll go down from here. Yoink! Alright. And then we'll do that one there. Yoink! Thank you. Okay, right. Supposed to have a starter deck, couldn't find one. Tango, I believe, left a whole bunch of starter decks. Like, as you walk up to the leaderboards of Decked Out, I think there's a chest that's labeled starter decks on it that you can grab one from. Is it where the Easter eggs are? Oh, it might be over there then. I saw someone stream and it was like right in the middle of the room, but maybe they put it there. I'm not too sure. So yeah, to go to the egg collection zone, and I think Tango might have left a shulker over there for you. Has anyone... Okay, here's a question that I want to know. Has anyone played Decked Out with my deck yet? Because I've seen people playing with Cub, and I think I've seen people playing with Scars. But have you played with mine at all? That's what I want to know. And how did it go? Let me know. Turtle Hermit and Annalisa. I know, like, the best Decked Out experience, I think, is playing from scratch and then building your own deck that way. But I'm just really curious in general to see if other people have been utilizing the fast track feature. Also might have taken your gear. Not my gear. What if I still need that? I'm just kidding. There's a creeper over there. Hello. I don't like this cave. This is a little spooky cave with creepers and bads in it. Let's not do that. There we go. Okay. Deck is so awesome, it's the only way you don't immediately die. It's a really powerful deck. Like, if you want to get far with the Decked Out, and maybe you don't want to do it from scratch, like, it's a quick fast track option, and it should keep you protected for a while. Especially if you throw some tactical approaches in there. Like, get some tactical approach cards in there so that you can get protected from the clank that you might generate immediately. And then essentially my deck should eventually play some clank block cards that will get you protected for quite a while. As long as you don't make too many noises. Because I'm not gonna lie, mine's like the most powerful one in the lobbies, I'm just saying. Just saying. It's a deck you might want to use if you want to fast track. Where's your Decked Out crown? It's in my room. In my little room. So if you go to where my deck is, in with all my artifacts, it's in there. It's on the armor stand. Okay. Playing the levels is so different to watching because I imagine the layouts differently for some reason. Yeah, like, it's... Having the perspective of actually running through the dungeon versus, you know, kind of the floating viewer perspective is definitely quite a bit different. Did I see green signs to you? I saw someone did like a tweet of all of green signs that he put at everybody's bases at the end of the season. It was really sweet. I did see that. I haven't seen the episode yet, but I did see the tweet with screenshots of everything. Maybe start calling it a duck again. People thinking I'm saying something else right now. Use your duck. There we go. I'll say duck. I'll say duck. Use your duck once and got 2 clutch second wins playing some very grateful. Let's go. I love that. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm missing a lot of things because I'm also trying not to die at the same time. This is hardcore. You have to wrangle one of the crypt ravagers to TNT and you're scared. TNT is the best place you can wrangle ravagers. So if anyone, well, I don't know if anybody wants any tips at all when it comes to Decked Out stuff, but just a hint, like for a Ravager, optimal Ravager placement, okay? These are tips. You've got 5 Ravagers in level 1, okay? One of them is in the top of Crypt, up by the Kneeling Man that you go down to level 2. That guy, you want to leave him kind of in that little roundabout circle room that is a crypt in its own way that I always called the bedroom off to the side. Leave him in there. He tends to kind of hang around there. Some people have had problematic situations on Max Clank and getting stuck in the water, but I haven't really had that be a problem for me at all. The chances of that happening are very low. So I always leave him back there. When it comes to the TNT area, I only like 1 Ravager over there. Okay, I like leaving that 1 Ravager over in what used to be the Dripstone Cave that is now just a pool of water. That area is really good for it. Because then you can kind of just, after you leave him there, if hazard hasn't occurred, you can then... Sorry, let me just pause that. You can then loop around and go back through one of the other paths, back out the front of the TNT again, or you can take the stairs down to the bottom of Crypt, into the next area, as long as you haven't left a Ravager down there. If you've got a Ravager down there, then I would say the best thing to do is pull the Ravager out of Dripstone area, and then you've kind of got three, like, a path that you can loop him around. Loop him around that way, then go back out the front of TNT. Now, the other Crypt Ravager, the one at the bottom that's usually at the bottom of those stairs, I like putting him downstairs in that big table room with the double berries, the jump boost. I like putting him down there, because if he's at the bottom of those crypt stairs when you're trying to get out of the dungeon, he kind of is a little annoying. He's not too bad though. If he is there when you're running out, get his attention, let him run towards like the stairs down to the bottom of crypt. Let him walk towards that way as you're on the top of the balcony. And then you can kind of just jump down or just run down the stairs and out the door and do not look back. And he won't catch up. You should be fine. I like to leave another one in the ice area. So you've got 2 Ravagers left, right? I like to leave one in that kind of big giant ice circle room near the start of the dungeon. I like leaving one of them in there. And then the last one I like leaving on the right hand ice corridors, kind of more towards the back so he doesn't wander up the front and cause a bit of a pincer situation. That's where I like leaving the Ravagers there. And then that's the least problematic spot so you can kind of put them in. It's best to keep them as far apart as you can make them so that you avoid the pincer situation. So much information. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of tactics. And then one thing I'm also seeing people doing is with the berries. Maybe you don't want to hear this. And you can eat berries however way you want. But save your berries. You do not need to have a full saturation bar. This little half bar down the bottom, that doesn't need to be full. Don't waste your berries. Don't waste them. Keep them. They're important, right? You get hit by something, you need to heal up, and suddenly you're out of berries because you've been eating all making sure your saturation bar is full when it don't need to be. Berries do bugger all for healing. There's no point having that full until you need it. Of course, just make sure you can run. Don't let it get below half, in my opinion, right? I like to keep it around like 2 haunches down, type of situation. If it gets lower than half, you really should be eating more of your berries. But don't eat until you're really, really full, because if you need to heal, that process is going to be really slow. And if you're healing, this is going to generate your hearts up until it gets to about 1.5 haunches down, right? At the start of Decked Out, I used to eat when it was completely full because I thought that was going to heal me faster. But you just go through a lot more berries and you heal a lot less. So if you're trying to heal, let your haunches get down to about 1.5 and then eat again. And keep repeating that process until you're fully healed. Because, yeah, otherwise you're just chucking out berries. You might as well be throwing them in the trash. That's my opinion, though. You're welcome to eat them however you want. But that's just what I found when I was playing Decked Out. That's just a little Christmas tip from me to you. Should I be taking notes? It depends. It depends. If you feel like these will be handy for you, maybe. If you don't really care that much, then I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, there's a spawner. Hello. Oh, this is only regular spider spawner. I am in hardcore mode, spiders. Don't be there. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Can you put mob heads on a warden head? No, I don't believe so. Wardens don't have armor slots to put things on them. Any tips for level 2? That one is kicking my butt. Level 2, I have a very, like, rinse and repeat pattern with level 2. Have I not got any torches? Did I not come prepared with torches in here? Level 2. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not gonna die randomly. So level 2 is the bane of my existence. Okay, it always has been the bane of my existence. Right, I'm gonna look in this direction to make sure my creepers decide to jump on me. The way I do level 2 is, you know how you've got Rusty's room? I always kind of, when it comes to going from level 1 to level 2, I go down the stairs that enter on the lava side. I don't like doing mushroom side because there is 2 Ravagers on mushroom usually. I don't like it. Coal in the chest. Oh, good, yeah. Oh, this one that gives you one though. I don't have any wood on me though. Yeah, so... Sorry, my brain is in multiple mode. Okay, yeah, so Rusty. Right, I always like going through lava. If you feel okay running through lava area and not dipping and being able to jump over the lava so you don't actually burn yourself on the lava itself, go through lava area because there's odds are gonna be a lot less pain with the ravages on that side. So I go lava area, I aim for the middle, the central path, because that's gonna take you right to Rusty. And it gives you a few options from there, okay? So I run straight through the middle. I usually kind of dodge between a couple of Ravagers that are in lava zone. It's fine if you can juke them, if you've got the skill set for them, it works out. Run down the middle, beware of the Shriekers that are down the middle there. There usually is a couple of those activated, so you are going to set some of them off. If you don't have a Ravager running after you, crouch. Unless you don't care about Clank, in that case, whatever. But there is a bunch of Shriekers down there, so be careful. Get yourself all the way down to Rusty. Do not stand in front of that fence. Whatever you do, don't stand in front of the fence window at the end of Rusty. Willy could be there and he could snipe you. It's happened multiple times to many hermits. Don't risk it. If it's nighttime, it's not going to give you any favors, okay? So be careful with that. But also be careful that a Ravager hasn't chased you down there, because if he still sees you at the end of the pathway, he's going to pincer you. Especially if you have any Ravagers down at the bottom of a mushroom that are going to be stopping you. So there's a couple of things. I'm just going to quickly do this because I want to explain this. I get so excited explaining it. So, yeah, level 2, okay? A couple of situations I always anticipate in my brain, okay? You could get pincered, right? You could have a Ravager that's followed you all the way down the middle, okay? Maybe, like, you've gotten around the corner, you've de-aggroed him, but if you peek around the corner, you might get his aggro again, right? Go around the corner as quick as possible. Do not stand in front of the window. But at the bottom of Drip Leaf, like that, down into the mushroom zone, the jump down that you can't get back up unless you have jump boost. Sometimes there's a Ravager down there. Normally it's Nugget being an absolute pain, but sometimes you might have a Ravager that is completely blocking your jump down into mushroom there, and then it kind of becomes problematic. If you end up in that situation, wait for the Ravager that followed you to kind of walk away a little bit. If you have 2 Ravagers underneath the bridge, drag their attention to one side. So let's see on the right hand side, if you're looking towards that bridge, drag them over to the right hand side of the bridge, de-aggro them a little bit, or you could even drag them over to the... Actually, yeah, drag them over to the left side of the bridge, okay? De-aggro them a little bit, and then from that point, you can jump down and then run over through that mushroom little moss path. I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see. Go through that little moss path over to mushroom. You'll have that Ravager waiting for you at the bottom that was being a pain and blocking your entry. You're going to have to drag him up through the middle of mushroom, so go kind of get his attention, go up through the middle of mushroom, drag him a little bit up a tad, make sure he's away from Drip Leaf, run back down, go around him, run back down, and straight through Drip Leaf. Don't stop, okay? And then what you're going to do, it might be nighttime. If Willy's going to be getting his spear ready to spear you, it don't matter, just take a quick little scan, don't stop for too long, he could end up spearing you. And just keep running. Get in that water. Go straight to the back of the ship. If he's there, turn around, go back the other way. All kinds of things. You're just gonna know how to juke a little Willy there. But typically, if you're running a jump boost, you know, you can go down that middle path to Rusty and jump over the fence. Just make sure to watch out for Willy. But if you don't have jump boost, I go Drip Leaf. Make sure to watch out for Willy. Juke him around a little bit. Just remember, do not go directly towards Willy. And do not run directly away from Willy, because he's gonna hit you. You need to run parallel to Willy, back and forth. Do your little jiggle, because he probably won't hit you that way, okay? Like, let's just say if Willy's here, okay, and you want to get over there, just go. He's not gonna hit you, alright? If you're here, there's like a wall here that's stopping him from seeing you, and you know he's right there, and you're like, oh gosh, he's gonna hit me. He's not gonna hit you. Just go. He's gonna miss because you're running parallel to him. He's not gonna hit you. You know, he's all good. Never run like this. Never flee like this. He gonna spook you in the butt. Okay? Don't do that. So just make sure you're never directly in his line of fire. On a diagonal, yeah. Just kind of like go side to side type of situation. Just never let him point directly at you because he's definitely going to hit you. So yeah, typically with level 2, lava, middle straight to rusty. If jump boost, go over fence. If no jump boost, take drip leaf. Yada yada yada. That's the way I do it. Don't do medium difficulty, in my opinion. Medium difficulty is painful. Okay, that's, in my opinion, medium difficulty is one of the worst difficulties to do because your compass locations, if you get a level 2 compass location, that's in the middle of all the ravages, and you're probably going to have a bad time. If you get a hard compass, well, if you do hard, you're going to get either a level 3 or a level 2, right? The level 2 hard locations are a lot easier to get to because they're usually at the back towards the pirate ship. You can get one under the bridge, and you can get one in Geode. But typically they're towards the back of the dungeon. You can just skip through all the ravages and that's fine. So, avoid medium at all costs, basically. Unless you want to artifact collect, then good luck. So, I'm on a decked out no, season 9 has ended and I'm still rambling about decked out. I don't know if any of that helps. I'm sorry, that was probably a lot all at once. I don't know if anyone got anything from that at all, but I need torches. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone got anything from that, but I hope at least some of it was handy. Okay. And also I heard that a trident guy was put back, right? Before the end of the season? So you guys didn't have to replace Willy? That's pretty cool. We're just gonna go find some coals and torches, by the way, guys. We got 2 torches in there. Yeah, we don't really have much in here. We got some sticks in there if I have coal. Okay. We're just go- oh! Wait, no, that wasn't coal. Wait, coal? Coal? Could be coal in these caves, but I don't have any torches to see that. Okay, how did Willy die? Honestly, no idea. I don't know, I don't understand how Willy died to begin with. There's like nothing for him to die on. Not a clue. It's very dark and spooky down here. I don't like that. Okay. From what was said, the Ravagers and Wardens are immune. Yes, he also changed that. I think that's what he said he was going to be doing as well. Okay. The way between your room and chains can be crossed from both sides. The way between my room and chains. What do you mean specifically there, Razor? Okay. Towards the top of your stairs was coal. Let's go have a little look-see there. Do I have a fortune pickaxe? Let me quickly just have a look-see at that. Fortune pickaxe. Gonna need that. I did not come prepared for this journey. Yes. Okay. At least Willy died due to fall damage. The thing is, there's no way for him to die to fall damage. Even if he goes up the little water, waterfall areas, if he falls down, he'll just fall straight into water. So I don't know. Do not know. So if you're saying if I went into Willy's line of fire, Willy will hit me? Yes, quite so. Oh gosh. Only problem with going straight to hard is that you need a sizable deck. I mean, I feel like it really depends. Oh, there's some. It really depends, I think, where your compass location is for medium. Because sometimes I feel like medium compass locations in level 2 can take longer than it takes for level 2 hard runs. But the risk, I guess, is that you might get a level 3 type situation, right? Could be a possibility. Any other coal here? No. I mean, that's 40 is a good start. Hey, let's go, Fern. That is lovely. Oh, awesome. And I'm glad it came for Christmas too. Beautiful. Oopsies. I'm glad you like the card design. 1.1 mil in the Warden goal, 9 more to go. Hey, you guys chose 10 mil, okay? I was gonna do it at 5 mil, which was perfectly reasonable. But to be fair, none of us knew about the limit to how many points can be spent, so it's fine, right? Okay, that's all fine. Patiently waiting the decked out desk mat. I was surprised I got mine so early, honestly. I was very surprised. Because, like, I got mine before the Hermitcraft server closed, I think. Surprisingly got mine super quick. I didn't see anybody else posting about them, and I feel like I ordered kind of late too. I didn't exactly order them like when he announced straight away. I took a bit to decide because my general PC setup is that it's red and black. Red and black is my jam, right? So with the fact that the mats were blue themed, I was like, it took a bit for me to decide whether I wanted to like fully commit to getting one or not. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just get it. Because at the end of the day, if I just like, only a couple things here have to be red because that's the way they're painted, which is my Focusrite and my lava lamp. Lava lamp can go. The Focusrite, my scale interface, can't really do much about it, but it's only one thing. Everything else I can change to a blue scheme if I wanted. And it's a really cool mat. I quite like it. I've never had a full like desk mouse mat before. It's always been just under the mouse, so having a mat under the keyboard too, revolutionary. And they're good quality. It feels really nice. I am very sad that there's not a red and black theme though. To be fair, there was another mat that Tango released of Decked Out that was had like some Minecraft characters, it was more fire theme, but I'm not like a big fan of renders of Minecraft characters type situation. Well, like it wasn't a render, it was a drawing obviously of depicting a Minecraft character, and I'm not a big fan of having merch that is like extremely Minecraft obvious. So that's why I didn't end up getting that one. But no regrets getting the Decked Out doors. Looks super cool. Okay. A Decked Out Queen U2s or plush to commemorate you owning the dungeon? No, unfortunately. Currently the only company I've worked with for figure stuff is Makeship. I don't know if I would work with U2s. So not at this time. And I don't think I would make anything Decked Out related because that's all Tango stuff. I don't want to be crossing any borders there, you know. Still gotta get the cleaning lady plush done though. Okay. Have a chest plate in your inventory in case if you are in danger. I've got one in my ender chest. Oh, it's coal right here. I don't really use it though because I prefer to fly away from danger instead of just being in the way of danger. Because essentially, if anything's gonna kill me, it's probably gonna do so in like a hit or two, regardless of what I'm wearing. So I kind of just stick around with the Elytra because I can just fly away. And that's mostly in relation to the ancient city stuff. Because wardens are going to kill me basically no matter what armor I've got on. Whereas if I have room to fly away, I'm much more likely to survive. Hi Scribble, how you doing? Also, I just had a noise in my ear. Hold on. What was that? What was that? Hold on. I've got all things. I need to pause my game. There we go. Got it. Ashino! Oh my word. $100 dono. Ashino. Okay. I'm gonna read this, but everyone's gonna know that you've written this to get me to read out, okay? Because that's it. Okay. Please repeat exactly. You've even got that in the quotation marks. Actually, no, actually, it always puts it in quotation marks no matter what. You didn't type those. But I see it as quotation marks. Anyway. My name is Pearl, and I am a decked out addict. I was crowned the decked out queen because I am so awesome. 'Tis my fault Ashino is making me say this because I joked he would do this every dono. I shouldn't put ideas in his head. My bad. It's true though. Well, I mean, some of that, yeah. You put in the quotes. You did. There's extra quotes though. There's like my name is Pearl, those quotes, but then the donation thing puts quotes in front of everything. So yeah, it's fine. My brain is also all over the place. I'm not in streaming mode right now. Ashino! You nugget, thank you so much! Thank you for the 100 biddies as well there, but thank you for the $100 dono. You're absolutely bonkers. Hey, look, you cannot blame me for putting any ideas in your head. You did that, you do that. I just say things and whatever happens, happens, I guess, at the end of the day. Thank you, Ash. You know, didn't know that. I know, I had to take a moment to really register that was how that, the Nation website made that. Sorry, my brain is completely, like, failing to make coherent sentences today. Also, there's a cat. Olive! Olive! Don't touch my boxes! Thank you. Okay. For anyone that's newly, coming into the streams, I do apologize for my brain being an absolute frazzled mess. Because normally I can form some kind of coherent sentences, but for some reason today I am all kinds of broken English, and I apologize. It's all over the place. How's we're still in the middle. Okay. Ooh, diamond. Don't mind if I do. Where's all the mobs though? This is a little spooky. Hello? I'm a little spooky. Okay. Just to ask, is this a new hardcore world or the same one from a while ago? Same one from a while ago. We're at 973 days. If today checks out, we should be hitting 1,000 today. 1 diamond? You know what? Fine, I'll take it. On most days our brain does work, can't confirm. It works to maybe 80% on a normal day. But anyway, actually no, thank you once again though. I just want to make sure like you truly know how much that means. Thank you very, very much for that donation. Absolutely bonkers. I'm still behind on everything though. Like every time, right? I start up my stream, I click the go live button, I'm like, right, I'm gonna be caught up with everything. We're gonna be great. I'm not gonna be behind in notifications. Happens every time. Happens every time. We get on like some kind of like talking tangent and then I'm gone. Like that's it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna do better. And then what do? I fail at every time. Hey, yeah. Are we still in Meadow? We are still in Meadow. Okay. We're fine. Use a piston and slab strict to see underground wouldn't it be much easier? That kind of feels like cheating to me. I don't like seeing through things. Like, I can literally just do this. Right? I got free cam. But I don't want to do that because it doesn't feel right. This is very low though. We are very low here. I feel like there might not be one underneath here. But I mean, it was quite a big meadow, so surely, right? Whoops. Let's not go that way. Okay. But it's fine. Okay, wait, Card Money coming up with a stream joke for today. Hello, hello, hello. Didn't know you were streaming tonight, so we're rolling with a late joke then. Hey, no. Look, I'm still not caught up on the ones at the very start of the stream, so... yeah, it's fine. Thank you so much, Card Money. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. Simple, yet works so brilliantly well. Thank you so much, Card Money. And welcome back in as well. Thank you so much for the resub. How you doing, lovely? There's a lot more skellies there than I thought, and that's a lot more diamonds too. It's not. Nuggy. Oh, Nuggy and Olive are wrestle playing. Hold on a second. Nuggy, hello. What are you doing? Nuggy. Hey, what are you doing? Leave her alone. Okay. Okay. Right. Anyway. I'm fine. Oh, hello. I need to get this out. I should probably be having my shield in my offhand, but you know it's fine. Torches are life. Chuck that there. Chuck that there. Chuck that there. Oop. There. Okay, right. We're fine. Torches, shield. It works, right? It deflects arrows. Totally. Totally works. Totally works like that. Why is there so many skeletons? Is there a spawner? How did you even hit me there, dude? What the heck? Hello? Okay. There's so many diamonds here, though. Wow. I have so many torches in my hotbar now. I went from no torches, well, I went to everything, to not enough things. Okay, wait, what? My brain! See, I can't even put things around the right way, in the way that I want to say them. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I can't. My brain is not caught up. Okay, right, anyway. I forgot what I was saying. Words are hard. I can't. I'm not in streaming mode today. I take 1 week off and suddenly I'm a flustered mess. Dear me. Dear me. Can't do it today for some reason. I'm really enjoying it, but blimey, bear with me everybody. I'm so sorry. Golly. Okay, right. I want to catch up on some notifications. Okay. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I just finished year 12, but this is all like understood the whole year. Wait, what? And you just finished year 12 though, Lily. Can we not like scoot over that? Can we acknowledge that humongous achievement real quick though there? Congratulations on the graduation. Let's go. How do you feel? That's some big stuff happening in life right there. You know, we go to school. 13 years later, we finally pop out again. It's a long journey. Sometimes 14 years, if you count kindergarten. It's a long journey. So weird to wake up and nobody's streaming from the Hermitcraft server. I know, missing everybody's content. Well, everybody's putting out content now. They're just choosing to do like hardcore type stuff, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. But I've had this world for a while, so. Can you die please there, Skelly? Thank you. Okay. Button lost his hardcore world yesterday. What happens? It's always such a surprise whenever you hear that Button's lost his hardcore world because he lost for years on that thing. I feel like that was kind of a young world for him, right? From that. What happened? Okay. So weird you're moving out next year for uni. It's actually scary. Oh, big moves though. You'll adjust. You'll get used to it. It's just a big change, right? From what's otherwise the normality that you've had for so long. Wow, well, congratulations on uni, though. Let's go as well. Even more big moves. From one big move to another big move. How many years is this world? This one's like 2 or 3 years old now, I think, at this point. I have lost track. It's like 2 years old. Yeah, can't remember. We don't play it, like, we haven't played it often enough to get it some, get some big days added on it. Why is this water so blue, by the way? Is that just the color of water in Meadows? Because it looks insanely blue. Okay. And I'm not seeing like any kind of deep dark stuff in here. I feel like I would have seen it by now if it was down here. Okay. Oliver's in the box. I have an empty box there from like my TCG card deliveries. And I left it out for my cats and she's playing in it. It's cute. It's very cute. Okay. Oh. The heck, man? I hear another skelly and I don't like that. Okay. You're under a mountain? I'm under a meadow right now. Meadows or mountains are places you can get deep dark stuff, which is what happened last stream. We did fine with that, but I think our first one for today might be a null and void situation. Okay. How do years work for you guys? 14 including kindergarten. What's the other one since there are at least 12 others? So you've got grade 1 to year 12. That one's obvious. But you've also got prep, so preparatory, and then you've got kindergarten, which makes 14. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but yeah, I did technically 14 years because of the kindergarten on top of... My siblings didn't do kindergarten though, just me. Okay. Above ground interested deep dark caves and whatnot you're tempted to explore? I mean, I'm in a cave right now. The generation of caves with deep dark stuff is the same as any kind of cave generation. Olive, what are you doing? I don't want to die right now, so I would look over, but... Hey! What are you doing? Silly girl. Hmm? Okay. So Wardens are just not scary at all to you now that you've been beaten decked out? Honestly, no. I would say they're not like more or less scary. They're kind of just the same to me. Because the difference between decked out and the deep dark is we mentioned this kind of last stream, but there's a creeper up there. But with decked out, they're already spawned in the world, right? It's just based on you creating enough sound to aggro them. Whereas in survival Minecraft, regular survival of course, when you spawn them in, when you set off those shriekers and spawn them in immediately, like they're already aggroed on you. There's no sneaking around those wardens. Like if you get away from them, you might as well just wait for them to despawn if you can get away far enough for it. Because yeah, they're immediately wanting to kill you. as soon as you come into range of those guys. What age did you start school? I don't remember what age, but I'll be honest. It was the average age for everybody, though. The age that I went and attended school, yeah, was the same age that everybody else was attending. I just can't remember. Didn't know they were insta aggro. Yeah, if you've set off those shriekers enough for one to spawn in, like they're already aiming to kill you. They're already aiming to throw a sound your way, throw a nice sonic boom your way. Yeah, this looks like it's probably a dud. Like these caves are huge and there's no sign at all of any deep dark anywhere. And we are pretty low as well. If there was going to be an ancient city down here, it probably would be here. However, I could just be missing the one cave that it's in. It's hard to tell. Because it was a decently large meadow, but I feel like we would have found it by now. Okay. Right. I can say you never died to a warden. You've never died to a warden, Cupcake. One day you will. One day you will. Yes. And Genki Celery was back there. Who called it a celery stick? Oh, wait, no, we called it a celery stick, didn't we? That was my line. I called the creeper a celery stick. That was me, right? I'm trying to remember what I've said this past year. Okay. But I mean, one thing with the wardens is that I can coax them pretty well now. Like, if I bring one up to the surface, that's why the thing is that is making me more comfortable with it is being able to do that community redemption, right? Because I know I can get it up here, and once I get it up here, I know how to kite a warden. If I didn't have the decked out knowledge on kiting wardens, I probably wouldn't have done that redemption at all. I was fighting to, building to height limit to do the trade with a villager achievement. Did an egg roulette to a double gifted sub. The egg missed the platform and button jumped down to see if a chicken hatched, but destroyed the elytra. Oh, wait, deployed the elytra too late. Oh no! So he was just falling and he was gonna do like he just wanted to be quick, right? So he was falling and was gonna deploy his elytra right at the bottom so he could, yeah, I see what he was gonna be doing there. Well, confidence gets you. It's the silliest mistakes. That's very unfortunate. Is there a world seed? I think we just called this one Potato Moons, but here's the number right either way if you would like. I'd like to screenshot it. That's very unfortunate though for Button. What a way to go, man. How old was that world? Because I swear he's only had it like a year. Okay. Right, I'm going back up to the surface, by the way, because I don't think there's one under here. Right, I need to catch up with notifications. There we go, before they disappear on me. Soul Wolf! Thank you so much for the 4 months! Ooh. We'll make sure I don't die to anything. Suddenly creeping up on me. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's going to go this way. Hold on. Go up here. But Soul Wolf, thank you so much for the 4 months! Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Hello. Is this my pathway up? Ooh, goody. Since when can you enchant shields in Minecraft? You can't put them in an enchanting table, but you can add a book to them. Okay. We got Chibi Aussie. Thank you for the 25 months. Welcome back in as well. Lovely there. We got August by TS. Thank you for the 4 months as well coming in. 4 months already. Love you, Pearl. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you. I'm having a lovely day, actually. I got all my garden cleaned up today. I mean, it was mostly pretty good because I mowed it like less than a week ago, but I finished it properly because I didn't get to do the front stuff. But I did it today and it's looking lovely. It's ready for New Year's stuff, which I'm very happy about. Thank you very much. Hope you've had a lovely day too, August. Diorite with the 34 months. Hello, Diorite. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great holiday. I have. Thank you. It was wonderful. Many celebrations. 3 days of Christmas celebrations. It was a lot, but it was nice. It was lovely. I like spending time with Khan's family. They're absolutely wonderful. Stellaris, thank you for the 29 months as well. You came with the resub as well as the gift subs earlier, I can see. Thank you very much. Lovely there. Let's go fly somewhere and go find ourselves a mountain. We're going to find ourselves a mountain. It's probably going to be a bit more reliable. There's snow, so maybe there's a mountain nearby here. But let's see, we had a Silver Gatomon. Thank you for the 3 months coming in as well. Thank you very much, Silver. Cat's playing. We got Fantasy. Thank you for the 17 months. Welcome, welcome back in there as well. We got Ecliptic Tea. Thank you for the 3 months of Tier 1. Hope you don't regret being stuck with me for the next 3 months. Thank you so much, Ecliptic Tea. Welcome, welcome on in. Thank you. Ando, thank you for the 30 months. 30 months of comfy fellow streams. I'm really glad I can be there for you guys. I don't know, it's really cool. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you all. And it's really nice that it can be a comfy place for you. So, thank you, Ando. That's a mountain, but it's some very tall terrain, so I'll head this way. We got Chris Iris, thank you for the 200 biddies. Hope you had a great Christmas, pal, and hopefully New Year's is amazing. Thank you, Chris. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas yourself. Oh, there's sand there. But thank you very much, Chris, and good morning. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's as well. It's coming up. Sunday, New Year's Eve. Below me. Let me see. Pulp Vincenzo, thank you for the 20 months. Welcome, welcome back in. Oh, we got another village outpost. Thank you very much, Pulp Vincenzo. Hello. Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted, by the way. I didn't get to thank you for those. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subbages coming in there, Chris. Oh, no trim. It's lame. We got Blue Bonds, thank you for the 4 months. Perfect timing, just woke up from your migraine evening nap. Is your migraine gone, Blue Buns? Did it fix it for you? You still got it. I hope your nap fixed it. At least that's how sometimes it works for me. Sometimes it goes away when I sleep, but hopefully you're feeling better. Sorry you had a migraine today. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. Playing on a solo world? Yes, this one is a single player. I can do the pause function. It's great. You have one right now, Melissa? Oh my gosh. What kind of migraine do you get? Is it like, do you get the nauseous type one? Or, because there's so many different kinds of migraines. We've had this topic of conversation a little bit recently, because I had some in the last week of Hermitcraft, the Hermitcraft season. So that kind of came up in conversation a bit, but nausea and head pain, so kind of similar to mine then. Well, I hope you're able to get rid of it quickly. No one likes those pesky migraines. Rest well. And I hope you're feeling okay. They suck so much. They do. They're the worst. I absolutely hate it. Whenever I feel like any kind of like head pain, I'm like, great. Because that basically means for me that it's, if I make the wrong moves during the day, it's going to turn into a migraine. I hate waking up with any kind of headache. Another pillager outpost. I like snowy slopes, by the way. They're kind of pretty. A goat horn! I'll take it. Okay. Like, look at the snowy slopes. They're so lovely and white. Crisp and wonderful. I don't know how I have not encountered a mountain, though, and all this stuff. Lots of ice. Okay. Usually sleep fixes them, I find. Do you have to get like a full sleep, or can you fix them with just a nap? Because for me, I think I usually have to do a full sleep to get rid of them. A nap is kind of like a band-aid fix for me. Like I'll try and get rid of it because there's nothing I can do except sleep at that point. So I try and take a nap just to see. And most of the time it kind of like maybe alleviates it a little, but if I get up, it's just going to come straight back. So usually I have to do a full sleep. Same for you, Kirsty and Becky, yeah? Yeah, full sleep. It's weird because, right, mine tend to happen when I've slept too much. But the only way to get rid of it is to sleep more. What's the logic? Where is the logic in that? Like, oh my gosh. My cats are playing in the box. Ah, shit. Anyway. Okay. Did you want help from Chunk Base or for another ancient city? No, thank you. That's okay. I usually like just trying to find them. So... ancient cities can spawn under basically any big mountain. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look for right now. It's just a mountain. Just trying to find a mountain. More fun? Yeah, I don't know. It just feels a bit more organic to me just to fly around and find it. I only use Chunk Base if like we have been doing it for like multiple streams and still, hello. And still haven't found one. We had to do that with the desert because we had walked to like 20,000 blocks and could not find a desert. It's a big mushroom biome. Wow. We found a few of these islands now, haven't we, for this world? How are we doing on Elytra? Just fine. Look at this. It's a very boring mushroom biome, can I just say? Like, this is the flattest mushroom biome I think I've ever seen. To be fair, they're usually pretty flat, but this one... If you cleared away all the mushrooms, this is the perfect island for a build. Like, a Minecraft build here would be amazing. It's perfect. Like, you could build this up for ages. You've got the borders of the water to stop you from going any bigger. And it's mostly flat. So, flat shroom biome, yeah. Not a bad place to build. Pretty boring for a biome, but good, good starter point. You can terraform all you like without much issue. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing. I've marked down the coordinates if I ever want to go back to it at some point, but I probably won't, I'll be honest. Okay. Season 10 gonna start on a mushroom island. I mean, it would make the mobs so much easier. You know what? Scar needs to build it on a mushroom island at some point. Then he doesn't have to light up his base, and it's always gonna be Scar safe. Mushroom biomes are the definition of Scar safe. Also, this looks really cool. I like this area. This is a really cool area. There is a lot of frozen ocean sections here. Wow. This is massive. Absolutely massive. Do you have plans for season 10? I do. I do have plans. Over the Christmas break, I took out my notebook and I started writing things down for bingo. And then I made another page in the notebook because I'm like, right, I also need to think about what kind of themes I want to do for my just general base thing for season 10. And I started writing things down, all the very generic ones, the ones that everybody expects, the themes that everybody builds, just to kind of like get my brain, you know, working. I was like, right, I'm obviously not going to do any of these, but I'll see if I can think of anything from these ideas. And I started writing down all the different themes. And I don't want to exactly say what it is, because I also haven't decided if I even want to do it yet, but... Well, can I talk... No, yes, no, If I mention... No. Okay, let's just say it's game related, right? It's very game focused. And I wrote that theme down. Let's just see, actually, hold on, let me... Oh my gosh, my cats have got the zoomies. Let me read you out the list that I wrote down. Okay, so we started off here, right? Themes: medieval, modern. This is my brain slowly unwinding itself. Yeah, medieval, modern, industrial, steampunk, Candyland, evil, dark, foreboding. That was all under one thing. Island, tropical, castle, pirates. Beep. Can't tell you the next one because that one I just went crazy. I just started writing all these things for it. Brothers Grimm Fairy Tale Land, flying base with parkour, giant tree house. Like, I was just writing down a whole bunch of different things. Obviously ones that I was like, right, I'm clearly not going to do these, but I'm just going to write them down anyway because I might be able to edit those theme ideas to something else. So the ones that I just read were ones that I've noted down in my book. The one that I've gone into with a little bit more detail, it could be large, but the overall consensus of my idea for season 10 is that it doesn't bind me to any one theme whatsoever. It can be multiple themes, right? There can be multiple things. I started bringing into my brain, I was like, okay, I've got a builder day, right? Remember in a builder day, I was building a whole bunch of different architecture from different countries. And that was really cool because it let me kind of like learn more styles and how to build. I'm like, what if I made a base that kind of was basically a challenge of a builder day, but I would try and build a house from every area of the world, and that would kind of make the area. That would be the challenge for the season, is to build something from each country. But I was like, that's kind of really repetitive of a builder day. And I'm like, right, what's something else that I can do that doesn't tie me to anything but can combine multiple? And that's when my base idea came about. And I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I think it's a really good idea and I would be silly not to. Because it combines multiple themes. many themes that honestly I could expand it as much as I wanted here, but it combines many themes, as many as I really want to at the end of the day, and a game. So I don't know if anybody has any brains, like not any brains, any thoughts in their brain, any thoughts in their brain about what I've just said. But I had an idea with those two combined, and I was like, this could totally work if I do it right. My base would be what I intended to make it this, like in season 9. I wanted to make it something that was interactive, something that people could go and visit and go play a game. A reason for people to come and see the base and do things there. And I'm like, right, that was one of my main goals that I wanted to achieve, and I think this idea that I've got right now very much does that, but I have to do it right or it could just be really boring. So yeah, I've got to try. I've got to do a bit of thinking on it, but I've got it basically in its basic form right now. Game is still bingo? Yeah, bingo is separate from this. Bingo is not part of my mega base stuff. Well, I wouldn't really say mega. Oh, can it be mega base? It's probably going to end up being mega base as it is, but obviously it's going to be a little less demanding than the base idea that I just did. So I'm getting really excited, and honestly, I want to start mocking things out. But I'm still editing season 9 of Hermitcraft, and that's the only thing that's holding me back right now. Because I haven't finished my videos yet. Of course I gotta make it tough on myself with finishing things so late, don't I? I could be like planning stuff properly, physically in Minecraft, but no. I'm still editing season 9. That's me for you. Okay. So anyway, I've got some ideas. Let's just say that. Don't brain fun right picking up what you put in there. Don't you guys take the brain comment out of context. No. Do another group phase. Soup group was so fun. I would love, look, I would absolutely be open to people building my mega base with me next season. 100%. Like, at the end of the day, the thing that I want to do is have fun with interaction. Instead of just being like, let's just build a build for the sake of building a build. No, I want to do things with people. So absolutely. If anyone wants to get in on my concept, I'm down. And it actually leans pretty well into having other people adding to it, I think. But it would take, you know, it would take some back and forth messages quite a bit, because you've got to conceptualize the game itself first, and then the building can be done. So, snowy plains, still not classified as a mountain. So yeah, I'm excited. I think something really cool will come out of it. I just gotta not fall into the whole build a base, build something for an episode situation. I need to keep that interaction going next season. I'm gonna start fresh, and of course one of the first things that I'm gonna be doing is making the revitalized bingo. And I don't know, did Grian, okay, I'm curious, did anyone put in their bingo footage the feedback that was given to me at the end of that bingo session? I imagine not. And let's just say the feedback that was given to me from bingo, I'm going to be actually probably putting it in my next video myself, but that feedback basically made an idea that was essentially bingo combined with red light, green light. And that's a very overarching concept of it, but it combines both of those things together, and it's gonna be a whole different thing next season, but I'm really excited about it. So the feedback that was given right at the end of that bingo thing was like, yes, I will do that, and I'll bring it back next season, and it's gonna be different. It's not just gonna be me remaking bingo again. It's gonna be very different. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh gosh. A blue axolotl, Georgie. Is that like the purple one, Otter? Or are you talking about the cyan one? Because I don't have one of the rare axolotls yet, so I couldn't do that color. I can do a cyan one for you though. Is your game gonna be redstone heavy? It's gonna have redstone in it. But I did have offers at the end of that bingo session that people would be up for helping me with the redstone. So I think we'll be fine with that. Even if it needs, like, it will need some redstone, but it won't need to be super complicated or anything. It'll be fine. Because the way I've conceptualized things was just like, okay, it's basically everything is going to have to be on a timer. And then there is going to be like levers that will stop things from happening in the game that people have to press within a certain time limit. And yeah, that should be easy enough because you can just do a sticky piston with a redstone block on it to activate and deactivate a redstone line, which I don't think is going to be any kinds of complicated for that. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be simple redstone. It doesn't have to be anything like decked out. And it's gonna have some custom sounds, of course. It needs to have some custom sounds. I'll commission somebody to make like a music track, so it'll be all fresh and fun to play. I think it'll be cool. I'm excited. Add a voice saying red light, green light. No, well, no, it's the concept of red light, green light. It's not like specifically saying like red light, green light. It's the overarching concept. It combines it with bingo, so it's not just that straight up. It's just taking the idea of it. Cyan axolotl instead of blue? I can do that. We do need to get the rare axolotl at some point. What is with the lack of mountains right now? Can I just say, I'm sorry, we're flying to find a mountain right now. We're chatting while we're doing it. But man, apparently trying to find a mountain in this world is difficult. The North Pole is the deep dark. I was in ice for ages. Okay, cyan axolotl. Yeah, the cyan axolotl, it's labeled as a cyan one, but it's basically just white with a tinge of cyan. Okay, flew past a lot. No, they weren't mountain biomes. They were snowy slopes. Trust me, I was looking. Let me keep on going, by the way. I was slowly getting caught up. We had Ando. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs earlier. I've just caught up to that. I know, it's been a little while. And it's funny because I read your bits after that. But Ando, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs earlier. Thank you. Is that negative 30,000x? Yes, indeedy. Apparently we're struggling to find the right biome that we need. That's fine. But thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the 10 gifted. We had... Oh, by the way, Ando, I didn't actually thank you for the biddy amount there. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies for that donation message you sent in as well. Thank you, lovely. Kurt Belvin, thank you for the 100 biddies coming in as well. Thank you very much for Kurt. We had a Riffraff with the 33 months. Insert witty comment here. Haha, so wishes, so smart. You got me on that one. Thank you, Riffraff. Yawn Smith, thank you for the 100 biddies. What's this here? Is this stony? That's nothing. This is not what we need. What is it anyway? Stony Peaks? Yeah. Ooh, over here. Hello. More Stony Peaks? Probably. I like the Sparse Jungle. Sparse Jungle is going to be one of my favorite biomes, honestly. Stony Peaks. Ooh. Hello. Frozen Peaks. It doesn't count, does it? Does it count? Frozen Peaks count? But this is really small. This ain't gonna get us much. I feel like this isn't big enough. It's a little too small for what we need. Is it worth us trying? We can have a look at this cave. We'll take a little peek down here. We'll see. Well, this cave goes nowhere. Wonderful. Hold on. Is there a cave we can fly down just to have a little look, see if it's worth our time? Because it's a little small. A little bit small. Okay, come on. Just a quick peek in the Stony Peaks, maybe? That's forest now. Where is the Stony Peak? Okay, hold on. See, I think it's just too small. It's a little small. It needs to be bigger. Hello, where did you come from? You went there when I came in. Gotta remember I've got my shield as well. I've got the lower shield texture pack on. Okay. Because I need... Give me just a good cave that I can fly into. I just don't think this is big enough. Nothing there. Yeah, we'll try this. Okay, I see a creeper down there. Yeah, I see a creeper there as well. Hey, buddy. We'll take a little quick peek. Hello, I see you. Oh, there's a lot of mobs down there. Creepy, you want to blow up, buddy? Okay. It's kind of scary doing that, because there could be have a mob come up behind me, and then that's the end of the world, you know, just like that. I really don't exactly want to end the world before 2024. Especially not being so close to 1,000 days. Hello, Zum. Okay, how about we go down here? Why do I have that on my hotbar? Let's go down here. Okay. So if you get that you have the shield like in Secret Life? I don't know, yeah, I didn't need to remember that. Okay, we'll take a quick look. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Right, and I want to keep going while we're digging down. I want to keep going here. Excuse me, sir. That was not very nice. Let me see, we got Banner. Thank you for the 25 months. Welcome back. Oh, she's back again. I am. We were gone for a week. And we're back in right before the start of the new year. Banner, thank you for the 25 months. Welcome back, lovely. We got Lily. Thank you for the 200 biddies coming in. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy new year. Thank you, lovely. And to you as well. Hope everybody's new year goes well. It's coming up mighty soon. I'm having a celebration with friends. I don't usually like celebrate New Year's, but ever since being with Khan, suddenly I've got to be social. No, it's a good thing. So, my last 2 years, like, I'm actually doing things for New Year's. Whereas before that, before I knew Khan, I didn't really do much for New Year's. I kind of just, you know, had a little mini celebration in my brain and was like, right, I either went to sleep, I slept through the entire thing, or I just was like, stop for a minute, cool, all right, 2024. Keep on going with whatever I was doing. So I didn't usually do much for New Year's, but yeah, I'm actually socializing this time around, so it should be good. Social Pale sounds happy. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. I like friends. I like new families. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Who's Khan? Carnassus. He's my special boy. He's my special boy. I was trying to say, man, we're very grown up now. But, you know. It's my special man. Okay, right, let's keep going down here. Let me see. The Joke Man, thank you for the 17 months. Been a minute since I last caught a stream. Normally at work, but feeling a bit unwell at the moment, so I'm resting at home today. Everyone coming in with, we got some migraines happening, we got some sicknesses happening. I hope you guys are nice and healthy by the time the new year rolls around. Heal up nice and quick. Hope you feel better soon, Joke Man. I'm sorry you're not feeling too well today. At least we get to see you. At least we get to see you today, but I do hope you feel better. Jumped into his chatting stream yesterday and got to hear kind of how you guys met. He had COVID. That's so funny. Yeah, the first time Khan and I talked, we were playing a video game, and he didn't actually tell me that he had COVID straight away. And I was like, found out afterwards that he wasn't doing so well. Was it straight away? Did he tell me before? He certainly wasn't letting on, right, that he was as sick as he was. And he told me afterwards, and I'm like, mate, you didn't have to. He didn't have to do it then. He's an absolute nugget. But, Can't your partner? He is, yes, he is. But anyway, continuing on. We had Fern. I already thanked you for that, but thank you so much, Fern, for the biddies there as well with the message about the TCG card, because I remember reading that earlier. There's Alex Yap. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs to the community. Thank you very much, Alex. I do appreciate that. Thank you. We got Ben with the 41 months. How time flies. This time doesn't fall, it flies. It's like Superman. Sorry. Thank you very much, Ben. I appreciate the 41 months. Burnwood Forest, thank you for the prime as well coming in. Thank you very much, Burnwood Forest. Let's turn around again, make sure I don't get out of the Stony Peak situation here. There we go. Still first base. But thank you very much, Burnwood Forest. Welcome. We have MSM Master A. Thank you for the 3 months. Welcome on back in there. We've also got Alex coming in with the 100 biddies. Thank you very much, Alex, with 100 biddies on that as well. Nordic Neo. Wait, I think you appeared 7 months early, didn't I? I think I remember that. But thank you again. Because there was Eiston. Yes, we got that as well. Thank you again, Eiston. We had Trebor. Thank you for the 21 months. Lovely. Welcome, welcome back. We have Dame Messi. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you very much, Dame Messi. Greninja, thank you for the 6 months. How's everything? Honestly, pretty good. I can't complain. Can't complain. Hope everything's good with you as well. Thank you very much there. I still love that you call people nuggets. Where is more cat pics? You want more cat pics? Hold on. What have I... Let me just look that way, make sure I'm not going to die real quick. Hold on. Where's my phone? I've been taking more cat pics. I guess I haven't posted them. I mean, every now and again, you'll see them on Twitter. But I take plenty of cat pictures. Olive was an absolute poser the other day. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you one of Olive that we took the other day. Okay, let me put that on Discord and then I can put it over on my OBS. Hold on, give me a little second here. One second. I wasn't expecting to be adding these in, but here we are. Image drop. There we go. Chuck that on Discord, and then I gotta put that over there. I gotta download it to my PC, and then I'll add it to OBS. Cat equals infinite dopamine generator. They drive me crazy sometimes, but I love them so very much. Hold on. Image drum. Cat picture. Open in browser. Download. Desktop. Plus image. Image. Browse. So many different steps to getting an image on here. The big cat picture! Huh. 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 There we go. I'll put it to the side. This is a pic. This is Olive. This is my little sweet girl. She's big and fluffy now. Yeah, I got her sitting on a chair. We were making gingerbread houses, and she hijacked my chair that I was sitting on. What other pictures do I have right now? I got some pretty cute ones of her right now as well. I could do this one as well. Still the prettiest cats I've seen so far. I don't even adopt them based on their looks. I was just like, this cat is adorable. I want him. And then they both became the fluffiest cats I've ever seen. I wasn't even intending that. Nugget was listed as a short hair. Olive was listed as a medium hair. And they're both some of the fluffiest cats I've ever seen. But they're absolutely adorable and I love them. She looks so polite. Oh, don't let her polite looks deceive you. She's more of a nugget than Nugget is. She's an absolute cheek of a cat, I'm telling you. Nugget is like an angel compared to Olive. Olive likes to test the boundaries of anything that she can. Here we go. Here's another one that I did over. I got. There you go. There's another one. This is called Cat Stream now. This is Cat Stream. Oh, the fluffy paws. I know. She's cute. Is that Olive? That is. This is Olive. Yeah. So they shed a lot. Olive doesn't really, but Nugget does. I have to brush him a lot. He's the one that gets the most hairballs, if anything. So I brush both of them and get hair out that way. But if they have a like a zoomy type of play session where they're chasing each other around and play fighting, like I would have vacuumed the day before. Immaculate House, they have one play session and there is hair everywhere. So by just walking around, they don't really molt much, no. But when they're playing, fluff goes flying. I promise, they're just playing. But my gosh. Where is... Hold on, when are we gonna do another picture? Dun, dun, dun. Because I took more. There's more pictures. Let's see. Let's also do this picture. Sorry, but the cat has stolen the show. We're gonna do that. Another download. My dog gave dust furballs flying around within 2 days. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cats always steal the show. Well, they have a right to steal the show, honestly. Let's be honest. Okay, and then that one, and then that one. There you go. Unfortunately, Nugget's not in focus because my camera doesn't have a wide lens. Like, it's got a very like, you can't really do much with the depth of field on it. So I kind of just have to deal with what I can. But there's those two. A dog person or a cat person? I'm a bit of both. I grew up with dogs and cats. But I do love my 2 kitties and I don't own a dog right now. So, so currently I'm a cat person. Very much so. But I love both. So... Ever have one of those moments when your phone's lagging so much you almost blocks us report someone? Oh my gosh. Don't report anybody. Together, cleaning each other, getting deep in those ears, like, they love each other. I don't think I could introduce another cat to that dynamic. But I'm happy with 2, and it seems like they are happy with each other. Okay, and then that's... and then this one. I'm sorry, this one's a little bit more on the blurry side because of the lights, but there they are. So Olive has destroyed the coloring pole. Gonna have to get a dog then. A dog would be irresponsible of me because I'm very much nocturnal. Cats can do nocturnal because they are nocturnal by default, but dogs are daytime animals, so that wouldn't be fair for them. Okay, and when I said like kissy, hold on, let me show you how close these 2 are. Hold on, what's the best picture representation? Oh yeah, I guess I've technically tweeted this picture before, I think. But I will add that in. And then I will add this one in as well. Okay, had to readjust my day-night cycle? Yeah. I can't exactly just do that, so I don't think I can ever own a dog unless I was to adjust my day-night cycle completely and somehow make it work. Which I can't see happening in my kind of line of work, to be honest. Okay, hold on. These will be the last 2, I think. And then we'll get back to doing our thing. Let's see. Browser. Save. Okay, and then... Oops. We got this one. There you go. See, they love each other. That's absolutely smitten with each other. It's craziness. So you got them 2 right there. Cave sound. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Did your sleep cycle get messed up on Christmas? No, it was fine, honestly. How old are they? Nugget is... I'm trying to remember which way around their birthdays are. Nugget's is in like September and Olive is in like April. Nugget is just over 2 years old. And Olive is just under 3 years old. Olive will turn 3 in April. Do you just join in on the cuddles? Oh, they get plenty of cuddles from me. Absolutely. Nugget is very fond of cuddles. He'll come up and snuggle with me. And he will sit on me for ages, but there you go, there's another one. Obviously taken just a few moments later. But Nugget, like, absolutely loves his snuggles. He's done it ever since he was a kitten. He comes and crawls up onto my chest and then plants himself on my shoulder, hard up against my face. And he's done that ever since he was young, and he's still doing it now. And he will snuggle there for ages and be purring away. Something else that Nugget also does is I can we call it Panda Cat. It kind of originated from one of my family cats. Her name was Dolly. And you pick them up and then you have it so that their belly is kind of facing outwards and you've got them on your lap so that you've got their arms dangling over your arm as you're holding on to them. But you can rub their belly at the same time. And all their little Dolly would look up at me and be all cute and she'd love it. And I started doing that with Nugget and Nugget just loves it, right? He will, I just realized, sorry, I got distracted by something. So yeah, he'll love it. I'll put him on my lap in the same way and I can let go and he'll stay there and he'll give me the most adoring look ever. It's so cute. It's so cute. So yeah, there's my two little babies for you guys. I don't know, we got distracted with... You asked for cat pics, I supply cat pics. There you go. Dealing with my cat, she doesn't really like it, but doesn't try to run away. Gotcha. Oh, Panda Cat's adorable. You're probably like my Olive then. Olive is kind of probably similar to that. I think Olive actually was the one that enjoyed it more at the start, but I think they've kind of switched. Nugget now absolutely loves it. And Olive doesn't mind it, but depends on her mood. Ooh, more diamonds. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Okay, right. Doesn't matter who you are, if there's an animal nearby, they'll steal the show, of course. You come up to anyone's house, and right, you gotta pet whatever animal it is that comes running up to say hello. Think of the cat pictures? Of course! It is my absolute honor to give you guys some cat pictures. I have so many on my phone. So many. I would do an Instagram on them if it wasn't it's just that it's square, you know? Instagram is just square. I just kind of want to post and not care about what orientation I take the pictures in or what kind of resolution they're in. I just want to show them, you know. You visit friends for the animals friends for the animals first, friends second. I can see that. Okay. How about a Twitter for them? A Twitter specifically where I just post my pet. What do I just call it? Pearl's Pets. It isn't just a square anymore, but then it looks weird, right? On the profile, how Insta sets it all up. It looks weird if you have a whole bunch of different orientations. I'll just post a picture. Whenever I take a picture of my cats, I'll just post it on there. Doesn't matter what it is, I'll just post it. Everyone's saying yes. Okay, I will heavily consider it. Oh, we're already very low in this, by the way. I will heavily consider it. How is trim hunting going? Sadly, not very successful. We cannot seem to find any deep dark today, let alone an ancient city. So it's kind of sucky. Let's just try mining in a straight line over in this direction until we... Oh, wait! Hello! Well then, when did that happen? When did that happen? Hello? I didn't have my coordinates up on my screen for a while, until now. Hold on. Wait. Here. Where? Do you see any deep dark anywhere? Okay, creepy noises. Where? How? I'm just gonna have to mine in this direction until I find some skulk. Okay, but I mean, I haven't found an ancient city. Let's go down to where I was gonna start mining straight, and let's just do that, and we should run into some skulk eventually, right? Cause deep dark, okay, but where is the skulk? I need more torches too. That's alright. It's gonna be a little pocket. I think this is a bit more than a little pocket. It's quite large. Oh. Hello. Okay. I was not prepared for a deep dark. Okay. Let's move those around. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not catch up on the notifications, but we have some deep dark. Okay, I'm gonna turn up my own volume for this. Hello? Oh. What's the bet this is just deep dark again and it's not Ancient City? Because this, like... I feel like you would have seen Brick by now. Cat luck because you showed us showed the pics of my cats, maybe? Oh gosh. It's just so quiet. Like there's no noises or anything. I don't like it, 'cause you wake up. I don't like it. Where is that shrieker that just went off? There. You little nugget. Oh gosh. Hoo-wee. Okay. It's fine. We've only set off one. I'm sorry, it's really dark for you guys. I'm trying to light things up. I can see plenty for me, but you guys can't see much. Ooh, I'm glad there wasn't another one. Okay. Hold on. We don't need iron. I hate the sound of the sensors. Like, it's the worst. Okay. Gamma, it's already all the way up. Like, you guys... What you're seeing now is all I've got to show you. That's all I got. Honestly, I don't think there's gonna be an ancient city here. Okay. It's fine, that was just that group. That's just that, that's fine. That's going to the edge. Okay. Well, this is a plenty big cave, but there's no city. I don't think this biome is gonna be big enough. Okay. Don't think it's gonna be big enough. Okay. Deep dark gives you so much anxiety. I don't like the caves. The caves of the deep dark are the worst. I don't mind the city, but the caves are horrible because you can't get away from warden super quick in caves. That's why I'm like, I turned off the music because I need to be able to hear the shriekers. We've already been down. Yeah, those are the torches for down there. Shrieker there. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Good. Is another one? Okay. I don't think this is big enough. We would have seen something of the ancient city peeking out. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it its biggest bet. Nothing. Okay, is it dud? Yeah. We're currently negative 24. So, like, there is room for an ancient city underneath us, but I've pretty much, like, gone to all the edges of all the caves that have any deep dark in it, and I just don't think it's big enough. Glad there wasn't a shrieker there. That would have been awkward. Yeah, you see, we keep hitting the edges of it. I can try and dig down. We'll go down here. Okay. And that's just a lava pool down there. I don't think there's gonna be anything. Because the ancient city needs quite a lot of real estate space. So we would have encountered it already. Yeah, I think we leave this one alone. I can't see it being here. So, next biome it is. Let's go find a mountain. Rip. Yeah, this is like, what is this? A third or fourth dead now? I can't remember how many we found. We found a lot of deep darks, but no ancient cities to go with them. Oh well. We tried. Let's get out of here, then. Because we went that way, yeah. Alright, let's just go. Alright. Easy back on again. Isn't the ancient city super far down though? Yes, but already at negative 28, which leaves about negative, about 40 blocks. But the ancient city itself has a lot of Y height space. And we already tried going down. Down further on into the caves. And the biome is just not big enough for an ancient city to spawn in. It's not big enough in width. And it's also not big enough in height. So yeah, you always gotta remember that like they have a lot of airspace with the ancient city because you can always fly around them. So if you're hitting like negative 30 plus, you know, you're not gonna find an ancient city. I mean, well you might, but like it's, yeah. I would have hit it on that. There's not enough space. Okay. Server I'm on has been like that. Lots of deep dark areas, but haven't found a city yet. That's very unfortunate, yeah. But that's okay. 3 months in creative to find your first ancient city. M2, how do you play in creative? Like, what's your rule sets? Because I'm curious, because you've got some commands in creative that you can use to locate things like cities that you can teleport. That's in vanilla Minecraft too. So I'm curious if you kind of like, you play it as if you kind of like walking around type situation, just no risk of death. Because otherwise you can use commands to locate them. Makes it very quick. Hi Thingamabob, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna mine up here. Oh, water. Alright, there we go. Are ancient cities rarer on Java? I honestly don't know what the comparison is between Bedrock and Java, to be honest. That sounds like a lot of lava though, and I don't like that. I'm gonna go this way. It's okay though that TikTok probably has a good personality. You know, I'm sure it has an absolutely wonderful one, honestly. But unfortunately we don't need it for that. We need it for an ancient city. Oh gosh. Okay. How deep do you have to go to find deep frost? Now that is like below negative 64. You gotta do some like real tricks to get down to deep frost, you know? Okay. It's funny because one thing that I realized Decked Out has affected me is that I keep thinking about the deep dark, like deep frost. I keep calling it deep frost in my brain. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to look for a deep frost. It's like, no, it's not deep frost, it's the deep dark. I have to keep reminding myself what I'm actually looking for and what it's called properly because I keep thinking the wrong name. Okay. Ancient cities are the friends we made along the way. You know what? Yeah, that's that. Oh. That quick sudden breakage threw me off there. It's the quick sudden breaks. There's emeralds. I'm gonna get those. Right, let's keep going this way. Alright, now, that looks like a meadow there. Is it big enough though? I mean, technically, because there's another one. Let's check this. Hello, Skelly Boo. I'm just gonna check this one real quick. Seeing as there was a cave access. Okay, it ends there. Alright, never mind. Let's just find a mountain range. I just want a mountain range. It's half a mountain. Although that does look like quite a large meadow. This is a massive meadow. Surely, right? One lonely birch tree. This is a huge meadow. Surely it's gotta be one under here. Hello? Beaky beaky? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick. Because this is a pretty big meadow. Okay. Ancient cities spawn under plain biomes. I feel like they can spawn anywhere, but they're more likely to be under meadows and mountains. Okay. Big meadows, very pretty. Meadows are quite lovely. It's like the right amount of flowers and greenery that's just quite gorgeous. Dripstone. I don't like it when there's dripstone caves because whenever it comes to deep dark stuff, the dripstone cave name always breaks it. And then I can't see what's above me either, and if I'm going outside of my range of the biome. That's a big dripstone cave though. Let's give ourselves enough flying height to get back here if we need to. That's a big cave. Woo! Big, big, big cave. Oh my word. Hey!